Hello everyone, this is Wes Kestermont from Genesis Wall Systems, and it is Thursday evening, July 30th, 2016. We're going to be shooting a 50 caliber at our test panels. We have two panels here. The panel previously on the right is a panel we shot numerous times, or that I've shot numerous times, I should say. The small grouping here, this is the same panel that's on our previous video. This is 5 shots, 357 caliber, 158 grain bullet, and 5 shots, 30-30, 150 grain bullet. And they're all, this grouping right here is basically from 2.5 feet away. This particular round and these other 14 here are in fact 338 Lapua Magnum from 15 feet away. All bullets stopped in the panel. None were able to go through. You'll notice I put a ballistic plate on here this evening because we want to test the 50 caliber both without the ballistic plate here in a normal panel, and then also with a ballistic panel on it, which is made of ceramic fiberglass. And we're going to try to see if we can reduce the speed of the 50 caliber in order for it to be absorbed in our panel here also. Now on the back of these panels, they are pristine. There's one little imperfection here that I'd pointed out on our last video. This particular panel here, I guess I shouldn't have said that. We have a protrusion here that is from a 338 Lapua from about 6 feet away. But that is the only hole on the back of this particular panel, so you'll be able to see. We're going to probably mount the phone back behind the panels, so you'll literally be able to see whether or not the bullet goes through. But we have a high impact zone here, and we have a normal impact zone here. This panel is made up completely different, but it's also a little bit heavier than our panel on the right. And goal is just to see what, if in fact we can slow the 50 caliber down to the point where we stop it in the panel. That would be the goal here. But from 15 feet away, we'll give it a shot here tonight and see exactly what we're capable of doing. Hopefully we'll be able to stop it. I'm going to put the camera now on pause, and we'll probably get set up here in a little bit and be able to test it. I did forget to mention that we are going to have a backstop here behind our panels. We have a 10 by 16 wood beam here, and then these are all actually 4 by 8 timber strands that we use for our wall system. And then we have another ballistic plate over there that I built, and unfortunately it failed at the 338 Lapua caliber. Small calibers weren't able to penetrate through it at all. Matter of fact, they actually bounced off. This is our test panel here that we're building to actually float. This particular panel here is 8 by 12, 8'6" by 12, and we're actually going to put D-rings on the ends of it, and we're going to float this in a lake not too far from here. And the main goal is there again to show how the panels are completely waterproof. Obviously nobody's going to be able to do that with a block wall, a Superior wall, or an ICF wall. So there again, it's just kind of to give people a good idea as to what our panels are capable of. But we basically have an area here that's confined somewhat, so that in case there is any kind of fragmentation from the 50 caliber, we'll be able to stop it very easily. So I just wanted to let folks know that it is safe here for what we're doing.
It's a tight hole.
Okay. You went through. That went through, didn't it? was the high impact zone. Oh yeah. Yeah, it went through and hit the other one. Well, Chris, we don't have to use any more bullets. It put one in here pretty good too.
That might be in there.
Either that or it ricocheted.
Well, I can see the impact on the back of it. I think it's,
Yep,
it may have went.
it did. Man, that is wicked. That was a straight round.
That was a regular round. There was no armor piercing, no incendiary, nothing. That was
I concluded the test. Oh, man. I actually had in this area here, I had 2 small plates back behind my other material. And it went right through them. And the chances of shooting that and this, there's not any way of stopping it. I said that originally in the one video that I did, because they had asked me about doing it, and I said the technology is just